This message is for all of you that love to hear good news. If you know you don't like good news, stay away from my video. I am here to appreciate our wonderful brother, the owner of Airpeace, that single-handedly evacuated Nigerians from South Africa. My brother, God bless you. God bless all of you. We plan here that you want to take your brother out from death. God will reward you. Humanity cannot pay you. It's only God that will pay you all. It only shows that you are a true Igbo man. It only shows that that is how Igbo people behave. It's in our blood. Do you know that it's not actually easy? I have sat down to press the calculator, do calculation. I now realize that the man actually spent a fortune to do that single act. And the only way you and I will return back that gesture is by constantly using Airpeace. If you love your brother, Igbo people, if you love your own, please, it doesn't cost you anything, whether you are up to it or not. It will not cost you nothing to fly Airpeace. That is the way we can easily appreciate this our wonderful brother that God will continue to bless all the rest of his life. Where is Nigeria Airways? Nigeria doesn't have plane. I thought in a situation like this, I thought when there is chaos in a land where your people are being butchered, that immediately you learn to the news, you send evacuation people. Evacuation process commences immediately. It shouldn't take Nigerian government up to 1 hour to clear people from South Africa before they sit down and start talking what happened. If you love your own, you shouldn't take you time to evacuate them. But the leaders sat down. Most of them are even sipping juice. Some are drinking Fura de Nonu, Tuwon Masara, me and Kuka. Yes, they are very unconcerned. I said it. If you're concerned, you will not be watching that thing and it's lingering to 1 week and people are continued dying. People are butchered. And your people, your leaders are sitting down drinking Fura de Nonu. Let's even leave those ones. Because they are killing people in Nigeria and they are still drinking Fura de Nonu. Not to talk of when they are being butchered outside the country. If you love your own, you will not allow them to be killed. What about your GOs? Women, I'm talking about you people. Because you carry your pastors on the head a lot. What about your GOs? What about your papas? Your daddies in the Lord? Private jet owners? It is time. Pastors, you people don't read the Bible. You don't read when Bible said that you should be your brother's keepers. Your daddies, women, your papas parked their private jets in the airport and paid demurrage every day while your brothers are butchered. Sister Nkiru, your brother Ekene Diruchukwu is in South Africa. South Africans have used him as barbecue chicken, and you are going to run to church on Sunday to pay your tithe to your daddy GO that just parked his private jet in the airport. Religion will kill all of you. Have you seen it? If really you are your brother's keeper, pastors, if you really love your followers the way you people preach about it, it shouldn't take you nothing to unanimously, all of you private jet owners, to assemble your private jet that is heading to South Africa for evacuation process. But you people are sitting down waiting for Sunday to come. The way you preach tithe and offering, the way you make this tithe and offering look like, I felt by now that people that have not seen private jets before will use this opportunity and enjoy it from their daddies in the Lord. But where are our papas? Where are you people? I'm asking. That the GOs, all you general superintendents, all you general overseers, where are you people? Your followers are being butchered in South Africa. Your church members are being butchered in South Africa. When they make money, come back and they start paying 1/10 of what they made. Most of them will even donate 10 million naira in your churches. Now they are killed. What have you done? If you cannot bring your private jet, can't you hire plane? Can't all of you come together, you pastors, have a meeting, hire a plane and start evacuation? The way you people carry this tithe and offering on the head, you will even make it look like if we don't give tithe and offering, if we sleep, we will not wake up in the morning. You will make it look like if we don't pay tithe and offering, we will die. We will not progress. But look at how people are being used in South Africa. You can do something, but you are sitting down. Your private jet is chilling in the airport. Women, have you seen your daddies? Have you seen your pastors? Every day you'll be preaching, pay your tithe, pay your tithe. You people are even preaching pay your tithe like we're owing you money. You preach pay your tithe like we borrowed, you borrowed money from us and we deserve to pay you back with interest. You make people not to even want to enter church again. Because for every little thing, you will tell them to pay their tithes. It is time to show that you are Christians. It is time to show that you are true followers of Jesus Christ. It is time to lead by example. And all of you are sitting down. Sit down and wait for us to bring tithe and offering. You followers, women, follow your pastors like goats. Look at them. Their private jet is somewhere. If their children have small catarrh, they will take the private jet down to US or any part of the country outside to give them treatment. But look at you. You are being used like barbecue. Look at Chikamsi. Chikamsi, they have poured him fuel. They put matches on him and he's burning and he's a member of a church in Nigeria. God pity all of you. Thank you for watching.